Alright, we should be back for more story. I'm gonna finish the story. I was browsing TikTok earlier and I didn't actually get spoiled on anything, but a lot of TikTok posts will be like 2.5 spoilers and then have the start of a cutscene there. So I've seen the start of two cutscenes that I did not want to see the start of. So I need to finish this now. And I figured since I streamed the initial part yesterday, I might as well stream the rest of the story reaction. So let's get into it. I've been testing Facia out some more in MOC, and she's been doing really good. I think if and obviously the MOC blessing is kind of favored towards her.
To make it seem as if nothing had happened.
He kind of like cleared. Like I was getting 1 cycle clears in the Kafka half, so that was pretty good.
Losing contact with their accomplices preparing the star skiff will surely put them on guard. However,
that's like the best performance I've gotten in this game. Usually my clears end up being like 3 or 4 cycles on a half, and then like 4 or 5 on my weaker half. So I'm very glad I pulled her.
Are you suggesting that there are Borison here at Stargazer Navalia right now?
This is an automated area. So don't you think that there are a bit too many people here today? First, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secret since we arrived here. Then there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol, but each patrol team must consist of 2 members. And obviously, he is not following the rules. Lastly, there's that craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission clothing. He's unusually focused on checking that device. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate.
I'm gonna start with the 2 guys over here.
Who are you? Don't you know that Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now?
Hey, chill out. They're just a few lost tourists.
But Stargazer Navalia is the shipbuilding port of the Cienjo Lafu. If the Skyfaring Commission called for a lockdown, there should be official documents proving it, right?
Official documents? Of course there are. The Cloud Knights are aware that some people have infiltrated.
They weren't supposed to know.
That makes perfect sense.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess so.
So you're now investigating the Borison?
Yeah.
As the ports were closed, that's what it is.
Blocked off this area to prevent any interference with our inspection.
I'm sure they know who Fei Xiao is, though. I'm so happy I pulled for her. She looks really good. I wish she had pants, but I mean, other than that, I get the fan service angle though. And I like her kit a lot, so yeah.
Lieutenant Yanxing and General Fei Xiao.
Okay, so obviously he's not
You're aware of
sus.
the Borison prison break, right?
Yeah, I've received the news, and I'll be on the alert.
Guess that's the guy inspecting that
Looks like you've been keeping
box.
an eye on the Sky Splitter. Have you noticed anything unusual?
No, everything is normal on the ship. Nothing out of the ordinary.
You've been observing the Sky Splitter for a while. Have you noticed anything?
Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too thrilling. I wish I could go on board and witness Lieutenant Yanxing's contests. Speaking of which, Lieutenant Yanxing, aren't you supposed to be on the Sky Splitter? Is it alright for you to be here instead?
Thank you for your concern, but I have more pressing matters to attend to.
Yeah. Sure.
This is not a location for a Cloud Knight on guard duty, is it?
Well, this spot offers a great view. Are you here to keep an eye on the Sky Splitter?
Yes.
Hey, you there! Please refrain from wandering around Stargazer Navalia if you're not... Oh, it's you, Lieutenant Yanxing. I'm an official staff member assigned to investigate a peculiar issue.
A peculiar issue.
Yeah, We've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at this dock in Stargazer Navalia. Could there have been an error in the production planning for the assembly line? This is just weird. I thought all the pending star skiffs from before the war dance had been scheduled already. I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right now. If you have any questions, we can discuss them later.
Okay, well,
So,
thanks for
it
that.
seems that some Borison have returned to Stargazer Navalia in disguise.
Mhm.
The answer seems quite obvious.
Oh crap. Okay, maybe. Let's see. I want to say it's these two.
That's my suspicion as well.
They didn't know who Yanqing was.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make it seem as if nothing happened?
Yeah.
Stargazer Navalia
Okay.
is not
Okay.
unlocked.
So, all right. I wasn't
But on the
wrong
contrary,
when I first said that.
those staff members use Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown as an excuse to persuade us to leave. This contradicts the Cloud Knights'
Okay, so I
plans.
was right off the bat. I just got
Clumsy
gaslit.
disguise has been exposed. Even if they try to hide, there's no way they can escape us.
Yeah. They shall solos. Alright, guys. Ready to die?
Why are you still here? As I said, Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now.
No, I never issued such an order.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. Now, I'm asking you a question, so answer me. Tell me, how many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet Hoolay?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoxing. What are you still waiting for? Attack her!
Eat the culprit and grab it.
Hope for an end to strife in the world. Resonate all together.
Fangs and claws got dull?
Oh, perfect.
Shows not fear.
Bang.
Go Nappy!
In the mood for another beating? Nice psychic, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Listen to the final
Show me what you never hesitate! I venture forth
Oh, man.
forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
No risk high.
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this! Why don't you kill me?
Because I need answers.
You were our war slave, so you should know us descendants of Duran. You want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want, but I assure you, you won't get anything from me. Only fangs and blood.
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I desire. Wolves that leave the pack are prepared for the fate of never returning home. But sadly,
Yeah.
you didn't catch my partner.
I feel like she should have been able to catch him, but it might be a part of her plan.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Houlay's hideout.
I was like, she seems way too good to
Is this
not.
how you
Okay,
leave
dude.
one side
The
open?
camera.
You let that Borison escape so you could track him?
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borison. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear. Then they chase them like it's a game. Borison get great satisfaction from the last struggles of their victims.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand? That guy called you a war slave. What exactly have you experienced?
Well, just a hazy past that I can barely recollect.
You were with the
Long
Borson?
ago, I was.
Or were you just a
one
war
of them.
slave? Like, were you helping them?
Not all Foxians are lucky enough to be born on a Cienjo ship.
Yeah.
I grew up in one of the worlds where Borson roam, known as the Fallen Territories by the people of the Yaoqing. To the Wolf Masters, Foxians are nothing but property. Cannon fodder used to slow down the Cienjo attacks on the battlefield.
But you survived. And not only that, you became the general of the Yaoqing. If I get the chance, I'd love to hear stories of your past, General.
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wadza, we've sent the warning from Stargazer Navalia. What's the situation on your end?
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hoolay, and he signaled me to not reveal myself.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hoolay from attacking Stargazer Navalia. What will he do next?
The hunt is not over yet. Stay safe, Zhao Cho.
Do Zhao Cho and Fei Shao have like implied feelings for each other? I don't know. Alright, we're getting there. We're almost at the word ants.
Please, save me.
Oh.
I want to live. Doctor!
Zhao Zhao, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot! Hurry!
I see. How is the front line?
The Borison beast ships have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her
Yueyu?
healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloudpeer telescope. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here
Is
alive.
this Fei Shao as
Never seen
younger?
such a brutal fighting style. Her body, it's like she was split open. Just like...
Her blood pressure is dropping. Do you hear me, Zhao Zhao?
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now. I will bring her back.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? Do you hear me, Zhao Cho?
I do. Loud and clear.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But to your surprise, you discovered her Borison bloodline while she was at death's door. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack. Oh, what a twist of fate.
Oh.
Turns out, she's from the same clan as I am.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power.
Yeah, she's really strong.
And cruelty in battle. Turns out it's all because of her Borison bloodline. Mutt. Despicable Mutt.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Borison. Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves. And a curse for foxes.
Was the Moon Rage what kept her alive
To have
whenever
their
she
bodies
fought
torn apart by
for
Moon
all the
Rage and
Foxians?
transform into a beast.
Well, I guess what
is
gave her all
the
that power
ultimate
anyways.
joy. But for you Foxians with poor regenerative abilities,
Yeah, that's why she was on death's door. The only reason she lived is because she has Borson blood in her veins.
with the burning fury in her heart,
Okay.
that
This is
Foxy
interesting.
general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her body will not be caused by enemy weapons, but by the immense power she can't withstand. one day, she will be torn apart and die as a monster. And in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to solve this impossible puzzle.
Oh.
Hoolay. Do you know the saddest thing about being a healer? All this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their lives to monsters like you. I exhausted myself, and my hands trembled. But I believed everything I did was meaningful. But once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. They died under your claws, in your jaws, amidst the flames of crashing star skiffs, and under the Lux arrow of Rainbow. Like a useless idiot, I saved a fish named Life out of the cauldron called Death.
Yeah, you can't
Only
keep them
to
alive
watch it
forever, of
struggle,
course.
dive back into the boiling broth. So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward their death after they had recovered from their wounds? Why wouldn't they value their hard-won life? All the doubts left me feeling lost.
Just
I can smell your desperation. All the way down to your bone marrow.
Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. They placed the weight of their sacrifice on the living, granting us strength. With a coin forged by their deaths, they exchanged something more in return. Everything I'm doing now, following you so closely.
he wants revenge bad. Wait, I don't blame
just
him.
for one reason. Witnessing.
How many people he's tried to save
my
and have
own
died
true
due to
eyes.
hoolay?
Even your death has value.
He
It
thinks this will
pave
cure
the way
Fei
for
Xiao.
a peaceful war dance. And a fully cured Fei Xiao.
The thoughts in your pathetic head are hardly surprising.
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As Borison, we understand the value of death more than anyone. And as a healer who has witnessed so much death, you won't be swayed by fear. What a shame, what a shame. Your story actually sparked a trace of respect for you in my heart.
Can you even feel respect with your corrupted heart?
Of course, because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you. Unfortunately, in the end, you're still just a weak fox, as the wolf's creed goes. Gift the wolf a dead end, where new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate, where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. That's why I'm keeping you alive for now. I want to show you how Borison truly respect their enemies. We will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will crush your hopes and dreams, clearing a path for our hunt. Your feeble souls will witness a new future. A future that belongs to me.
My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargazer Navalia has been discovered. We must act quickly.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Moktok, what's that noise?
It's the Sky Splitter. The ship that the Wardens will be held on is about to set off. The Skyfaring Commission will clear the air routes. And if our star skiffs try to escape, we'll be spotted.
Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now, hiding and fearful. Where is your Borisan dignity?
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long as you can come back to the Borisan Pax,
I don't think
there's still hope.
they respect Smart Talk at all.
The Borisan have forgotten the wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong, but the strong fight their way out. Bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you into saving me, she's just a liar, trying to use Duran's offspring. Moktok, let me tell you.
Was it stated
Borisan will rise to power.
who the prophet was?
We won't hide like
I'm kind of getting the
rats
vibe
in
that
streets
it's,
of the Xiangzhou.
if it, I don't know. This might have just been me not paying attention. I'm kind of getting the vibe that it might be Ron May, because she's always up to something
with our fangs bared.
with cultivation.
But Great Warhead, our packs are not here. We can't go to war like this.
I mean, I know that she was at the ship that Ting Yun wrecked, or, well, the shipwreck where Ting Yun was. And if some of the Borisan were there, I could...
Wait, don't come any closer. No!
Oh, so he turns them into Borisan. Okay, Motsa, you can help us out now.
We're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts. Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
Chow Chow. Moza. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, monkey of the Yao Qing. Tell your general, tell her, that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xiangzhou La Fu in blood. From this moment on, wolves bearing my blood will hunt on every street, feasting on the followers of that devilish archer. Follow me, my cubs. We shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. It brings back all the memories of past battles within me. My return will bring back the Wolf's Creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former glory.
Oh, March 7th, POV. Alright, here we go.
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is really loud. So this is what the war dance is actually especially like? I feel like my eardrums are going to burst.
Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle? March, you haven't forgotten what you came to do, have you?
As a representative of the Xianzhou Lafu, I will defeat all challengers.
That's the spirit. Sounds like you're all fired up. If you could just keep your
I know
legs
my
from
March is
shaking
pretty
so much,
cracked.
it would be more convincing, March. As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master. Remember, you are here under the identity of a lawful swordmaster, taking the place of your no-good master Yenqing as the ringmaster.
But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented and just wipes the floor with me in seconds? I'm still a beginner in swordplay. I don't know where I got the confidence when I agreed to help General Huayan.
Come on, there's no need to worry about that. If you are defeated, then your opponent shall have to answer to me. Although, if that happens, the honor and the glory of the Xianzhou Lafu shall all be taken by the Juming.
Master Yun Li, please, I'm about to compete.
Yunli is so competitive.
Can you say something that will give me a little confidence?
March, think about the
Right?
storms that you, nameless of the Express, have weathered along your many journeys. There's no doubt that you have faced far more terrifying enemies than your opponents here today, right? Don't you feel a lot more relaxed looking at it that way?
I've trained hard in the art of swordplay over these few days. It's time for me to get in the ring and prove myself. Let's go! Master Yun Li, I don't think I'm completely ready.
March?
Is she supposed to have 106 speed? I think so.
There is no such thing as completely ready.
She has action advance in her traces, right? I'm pretty sure she does. Yeah, okay.
Miss Yun Li, Miss March, this way, please.
Oh, she quit.
I was informed of your arrival by Madame Yukong and came to greet you personally. The news that you will be the ringmaster in place of Lieutenant Yanqing has been made public, Miss March. Just now, as I passed the contestants' hall, I overheard them all discussing this news. The most common question I heard was, who is March 7th? If they ask
The way she said that.
how will you introduce yourself?
Who is March 7th?
Do you have something prepared?
March 7th, a young beauty from the astral
Oh my gosh, give me that chest.
All right. When people ask you, you might as well tell them this loud and clear.
I see you are both quite relaxed.
I'm in danger.
Impressive, given the imminent danger you face. Miss Yun Li's contestant information was registered for the war dance a long time ago. However, as a last-minute entry, the Skyfaring Commission has taken care of the necessary procedures for you, Miss March 7th. Please, follow this path. The contestant hall is just up ahead.
Thank you, Miss Shikwe.
Chiquay. Okay.
Let's take a look around the contestant hall.
Give me the chest first. Wow. 17 more chests. There's probably something over there, but... Show me the way, Numby. Oh, okay.
So, this is the contestant hall.
Oh, there are so many people.
March, before the war dance begins, allow me to give you one more lesson. My grandfather always told me that a weapon mimics its master. That means that a person's weapon will reflect their habits and personality. You've seen me wield old metal before, haven't you? Tell me,
What did you observe from that? Waving around such a giant weapon, Master Yun Li favors using overwhelming force over strategy. You're not wrong. My battle style has always been simple and effective. One cut, and it's over. Observing the weapon that your opponent uses, assessing what kind of battle skills they excel at, and where their weaknesses lie, is the key to victory in battle. A shockingly heavy sword like mine, for example, is obviously not suited for a long, drawn-out battle. So, it would be best to find a way to drag the battle out. Why would you tell me your weakness? That's the only way to ensure that we have a fair fight.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't want to see you go and lose to someone else, after all. Now is a perfect opportunity to learn how to evaluate your opponents. Let's use the people here in the contestants hall to practice. If you know yourself and know your enemy, you will not lose in 100 battles. Know myself and know the enemy. Let's see, who should I ask first?
Hello, Cloud Knight.
If I had to think of a weakness, well, whenever I open
Okay,
my
mood.
mouth, I make things awkward. Does that count as a weakness? Oh, I understand what's going on, Miss March 7th and Miss Yun Li. I'm actually not a contestant. I'm just here as a security guard. Oh, it's all right. I can't bear to watch other people make things awkward, so I always try to keep the conversation going. But then, I'm the one who ends up making things awkward. I've gotten used to
The pacing on this voice line is really awkward. I think that was done on purpose.
There are still many guests arriving here. Please be cautious.
Understood.
Hello, person.
I came here because I wanted to meet the great Lieutenant Yanqing I've heard so much about, and finally cross blades with him myself. Who would have imagined that he would take a disciple and have her be the ringmaster in his place? This is no more than running away from a fight, and is a great dishonor to the Yaoqing. This last-minute replacement, March 7th. Who exactly is she?
That's right. I'm the March 7th that everyone's been talking about.
What? You're March 7th?
Don't worry. I'm a newbie swordmaster who's only been practicing the art of swordplay for half a month.
March 7th. Standing before you is a seasoned Cloud Knight who has practiced swordsmanship for over 200 years.
Tricking the opponent into underestimating me is a valid
Yeah,
tactic
very true.
too, right?
Honestly.
I am not used to wearing clothes like this at all.
Pinacone clothes.
Ooh, you're March 7th. The stand-in for Lieutenant Yanqing, correct?
That's right. And you are?
As you can see, I am the journalist entrusted with interviewing contestants on site.
I see the Skyfaring Commission has really gone all out as the host. Interesting.
That's right. A big event like this just can't go ahead without a few of us running around. Since the competition is getting started, could I ask you some questions that are on my mind? Oh, great! First, the question that is on everyone's minds. Lieutenant Yanqing is not appearing in today's war dance. This is just gossip from unreliable sources, but I hear that Lieutenant Yanqing is seriously injured. My apologies, this was very unprofessional of me. I see that Lieutenant Yanqing has his own affairs to tend to. Then, let us look forward to seeing a valiant performance from you, Miss March. Once the war dance begins, you will be challenged by master swordsmen from many different worlds, Miss March 7th. Are there any
Yun Li.
you're looking forward to facing in particular?
May I ask who that might be? The talented swordswoman from the Xianzhou
I should put
Miss
Sushong.
Lee. I look forward to a spectacular battle between you two. Thank you very much for accepting my interview. Much appreciated.
The first round of the war dance is about to begin. Are you feeling okay, March? Me? I'm fine. As soon as I saw all these people gathered here, I suddenly felt weirdly relaxed. Looking at these contestants, I suddenly feel a lot calmer for some reason. I understand why you wanted me to know myself and know my enemy. I don't feel as nervous as I did before.
So, do you want to go out and see the ring?
I knew it! Let's go. Walk through here, we'll be able to see the War Dance's official venue.
Alright.
Wow, so this is what it's like from the spectator seats? Look over there. That's the ring we'll be standing on. Master Yun Li? I'm getting nervous again. Can I really do this?
Well, it's too late for nerves now. It's almost time.
Almost time for what? As soon as I think about the mission General Huayan gave me, my heart starts racing like crazy. What do I do, Master Yun Li?
It's when it stops speeding that we need to worry. Just take in the atmosphere and prepare yourself. I have to leave for a moment and do some inspections around the ship. This was also part of Grandpa's orders.
I wonder how Master Yanqing is doing over there.
Hey, focus.
Oh, okay.
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskiff lanes.
Activate all side cranes and have them scan everyone coming in and out of the port. Remain vigilant at all times. Any suspicious movements must be suppressed as quickly as possible before the situation gets out of hand.
Yes, General.
You two, follow me.
Alright. Like it's time.
Moza's signal's nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
That mean
Alright, let's switch to light coming back.
He will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the target.
There's Moza.
All of you, get out of my way.
Wait. Don't go any closer.
General, I failed you. That mad dog left me here as...
A declaration of war.
That's right. I've been holding back the urge to slit his throat all this time. Well, Lord Hoolay ordered us to remain here, just to see if you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borisin, are able to join him in a little hunting game.
Hunting is not a game. It is a battle of life and death. Are you ready for your death, abomination?
Let's go.
Die, you lowly beast! Die!
Let's just use her ult.
Night. Stars Echo.
Step up, let's see ya!
Baozi, are you okay?
I wasn't able to save Jiao Chou. Hoolay was more cunning and powerful than I imagined.
Tell me, how is he planning to declare this war against me? With a one-on-one duel? Or with a hostage exchange, maybe?
Hoolay is planning on attacking the bustling streets of the Xianzhou
Yeah.
Luofu.
What did you just say?
Impossible. Even if there is still undercover Borison that we haven't sniffed out, Hoolay can't have more than a few dozen people. How is he planning on simultaneously attacking the streets of the Xianzhou Luofu?
Maybe he'll use the Moonrage to his
He has an
advantage.
ace up his sleeve. Hoolay's body holds a plague mark passed down through generations of Borison. I've seen him convert a Foxy into a Borison.
Yeah, we
wolf
just saw that.
with my own eyes. This is Hoolay's declaration of war. His blood. It can cause Foxians to rapidly transform and lose their minds. He has passed his blood to his minions, and is planning to spread it across the Luofu and stir up panic.
He wants to encircle us in one fell swoop. This beast is truly unpredictable.
Contact the Skyfaring Commission and the Cloud Knights right away. Have them enforce a traffic ban and order all Foxians to remain indoors until further notice.
The moment you see your enemy's declaration of war, it means that they have already begun to take action.
But if Hoolay succeeds in getting this panic to spread,
Do you remember what I told you before? Hunting is about thinking the same way as your prey, not just mindlessly chasing after them. What Hoolay wants is to see everyone on the Luofu descend into panic. He wants to see us lose our minds and waste our limited manpower scouring every inch of the Luofu for signs of an attack until we exhaust ourselves. It's like that party game that the people of the Yaoqing love to play. They hide an object under one of several bowls, then move the bowls around and have you guess which one the object is underneath. The way I see it, this is all nothing more than misdirection. No matter what Hoolay does,
Yeah,
there is one
exactly.
truth that cannot be changed. He is trapped aboard the Xianzhou Luofu. The only way for him to escape is to find a ship.
Right now, the only ship he'd be able to see is the Sky Splitter.
In his eyes, that ship is full of countless hostages.
Okay.
That would be the best place for him to go. So, that will also be our final battlefield.
But if we're wrong about this, if he goes somewhere else, or if he does as he said he would, and his minions infect the Foxians everywhere with wolf blood, what do we do then? Are we just supposed to abandon those less likely locations?
This is another lesson that you must learn outside of swordplay. Weighing your options and making a decision. There are always questions that we will ask ourselves, but never be able to answer. Before making a decision, we must destroy any hesitation that we are holding on to. Once we make a decision, we must fight off any regrets. There is a chance that we will make the wrong decision and allow our allies to be sacrificed in vain. There is a chance that we will predict our enemy's movements correctly, yet underestimate their strength and be overwhelmed in battle. But being lost in hesitation and failing to take any action will always be more harmful than taking the wrong path. We must make a decision, no matter what. Everyone, listen up. I will personally take charge of Starskiff Haven, evacuate the people, and prepare for any possible attacks. I will do my best to ensure that things are safe on the ground. Nameless, please lend us your strength as you did when the Ambrosial Arbor was reborn. I need you and Wildza to go in search of Jiao Chou.
General, please entrust me with the safety of the Sky Splitter. I was originally meant to participate in the tournament, so now it is only right that I return to the Sky Splitter.
If Hoolay does come to attack the Sky Splitter,
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Lieutenant Yanqing, I need you to hold him there until I am able to arrive.
Please rest assured, General. If he dares step foot on the Sky Splitter, I, Yanqing, swear on the blade in my hands that he shall not escape.
Cloud Knights! The Borison have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. They vow that they will unleash a bloodbath along the streets of the Xianzhou. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as Cloud Knights, will we allow the Borson to succeed with their plan? Be on your guard. Calling Starskiff Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for Borson attacks.
Fei Shao, the ports of Starskiff Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're moving fast.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately!
Alright, let's go. Okay, Yukong. Man, I wish I had more teams where I could use her, because I really do like her, but her kit is just... it's rough.
There you are, Fei Shao.
Madam Yukong, after 30 years...
This is my Yukong, right? Or my Fei Shao, right? Yeah, it is. Okay.
ourselves fighting side by side once more. It's been a while since I've let loose. Let's get this started.
Remember, you are still on the lawful. Try not to go too wild.
Okay, this is actually so fun. Hello. Oh, it gives me all 7 battles. That's so funny. Is it giving me enough just to instantly kill them, I guess? Hey, I'm not complaining. I was like, normally it does 8k.
A short respite, then time for the next
I'll take it though. That's cool.
We have cleared out the enemies in Starskiff Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at both the Exalting Sanctum and Arum Alley. I will prepare a Starskiff.
Nope.
We cannot allow the fighting to continue. This is now a race against time to stop this farce that hoolay has created. I know Zhao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time to bring this to a swift end. Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all units are to retreat immediately. Madam Yukong, lend me your bow.
Oh, okay. He's master of every weapon. Alright, Yukong, I need you to do that next time I'm in battle, okay?
Everyone, out of the way!
Dang. Yeah, she's using a lot of her strength.
Oh, what a mess. I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess like this. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. One of these men must have known about Hoolay and Zhao Cho's whereabouts. That was one of Fei Shao's arrows. Who knows what she used as an arrow to fire all the way over here? Take a good look around. If you can find 1 or 2 Borisin that aren't dead yet, let me know. I don't care how tight their lips are sealed. I always have a way to crack them open and get the information we need.
What a terrifying attack.
There's
have
Mock Talk.
imagined that such astonishing strength would lie in the hands of a Foxian war slave. So decisive, so brutal. She is more like a descendant of Duran than we who have fallen to our current state. No wonder the Warhead has his eyes on her.
Sorry, I was snacking, so I needed to get some water real quick. But I was reading the whole screen and everything.
I remember you, Mock Talk. You are harder to kill than a cockroach. But the fact that you have willingly shown yourself saves us some time. It is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me, where are Hoolay and Jiao Cho?
Save your energy, Yao Qing monkey. If there is one principle that we beasts know well, it is that we might have to break off an arm to break free from a cage. Today, I will be that arm. I lived as a hunter for many years. Yet I have only followed the Warhead for this recent, brief period. However, his existence has brought light back to our once blind eyes, like the moon of Verdantia. He has shown me the way. The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took solace in the shadows and fed on one another. We were no longer wolves. We were no more than rats, living a dirty and pathetic life. Thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hoolay, I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live for the victory of the pack, and they should die for it as well. Come, Yao Qing man, show me your fangs. We will fight to the death.
How honorable, you mangy dog. But you seem to have misunderstood. There will be no fair one-on-one duel. Let's see how tough you are once we've put you down.
Alright, here goes nothing.
Boys in my veins.
Horus Resurgence? You think you can still pillage and
Alright, let's take you out, I guess.
as you did 1,000 years before? See, Zhou Yaoqi, we'll ensure that this is nothing more than your dying fantasy.
They'll risk high reward. Fangs and claws got dull. The fearless knows not fear.
Fight me. Strength like this will send me running.
Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine.
Horus in resurgence.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no honor in your battles or deaths, Borisin.
It seems that Mock Talk got what he wished for.
Hoolay, your declaration of war is over. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Shao will catch you and send you to the same fate as Mock Talk.
Yeah, my Moza is E0, so he has no claws. Doesn't he want like E4 at least, I think?
Stand down, Waltza. I am here, hoolay. What do you wish to say?
The Merlin's Claw. Though we have never met on the battlefield, I have heard many interesting things about you from both my men and your healer. The people of the Xiangzhou must be quite brave to allow a Foxian war slave with Borisin blood to ascend to the position of general. Has no one ever questioned that lineage of yours? Or could it be that your grand achievements were enough to convince everyone to keep their lips sealed?
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking for mercy. Hoolay, are you begging me for mercy?
I see that it is not only the ruthless blood of a wolf that courses through your veins, but also
Like the best of both worlds,
the cunning
but also the worst of both worlds at the same time.
This was a gift from the Borisin. Anything that we gift, we are also free to reclaim. The Merlin's Claw. I shall extend a final invitation to you. I will be waiting for you on the Sky Splitter before you arrive. I will slaughter all in sight, allowing the crimson moon that has fallen dim for over 700 years to once more come to life. I will illuminate this ship with the sheen of blood and show everyone just how weak and powerless the Xiangzhou is. Then, I will pilot this ship through every blockade and barrier you have prepared and begin my journey home.
Alright, Hoolay.
This ship shall be the flagship for the Borisin Resurgence. Before I finish these tasks of mine, you have a chance to stop me or die at my hands. This is the path that I have prepared for you.
I accept your challenge, Hoolay. Because the very moment you stepped aboard the Sky Splitter, you stepped onto your path to ruin.
Yun Li's POV.
I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the
That's easy for
sorry.
my grandfather to say. But this mission doesn't seem so simple anymore. The first round of the tournament is about to begin. I wonder how Yanqing and the others are doing. According to the plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter and see if they've discovered anything. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts. March is in the contestants' lounge right now. I wonder how her preparations are coming along.
What would be a good Yun Li team? I mean, I guess this works. We'll keep it for now. There's a chance I don't even use her in battle, so...
March, it's me, Yun Li. Are you okay? She's still a nervous wreck. You still seem nervous.
I wasn't this nervous before. It's just being alone in this lounge, I can't stop thinking about everything. I mean, not only are we taking part in the war dance, but we have such an important mission to carry out as well.
March, calm down. Don't worry about your mission. You have me here too, right? I know my grandfather said that you must represent the Luofu as the ringmaster. But don't let that intimidate you. Ask yourself. You are a nameless of the Astral Express. You have always been free to come and go as you please. So,
Why did you board the Sky Splitter with me when my grandfather gave us this mission?
Why? Because I also want the war dance to go smoothly. For us nameless, even though we're just visitors at every stop, it was here that I met my two masters and made many new friends. I want the war dance to go ahead without any problems. For everyone's sake.
Good answer. The tournament is about to begin, so I must go carry out the mission that Grandpa gave me. March, may your blade be sharp and your victory glorious.
Thank you, Master Yunli.
According to Grandpa's plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter.
Is that you, Miss Yunli? If there's anything that I can help you with, please let me know. The Cloud Knights are all in position, following General Hua Yan's orders.
Very good. Although, there is one thing I want to confirm with you.
Unfortunately, we don't have any means to distinguish between Borisin and Foxians. However, you can rest assured that the Cloud Knights are working hard to investigate the source of forged identities. All Cloud Knights on the Sky Splitter have their own responsibilities and wouldn't dare neglect their posts.
March 7th and I could already tell. It's clear that every Cloud Knight soldier we've met on the Sky Splitter is an elite warrior.
Your timing is perfect, Miss Yunli. We actually just received an emergency boarding request.
An emergency boarding request?
It wasn't on the Sky Splitter Starskiff registry, but all the documentation checked out.
Who would be boarding the ship at this time?
Yanqing, right?
I'll go check it out.
The Starskiff is using the contestant docking bay. Would you like me to lead the way?
No need. You have your own duties to take care of. I will be fine by myself. I have to check on this immediately. Routine inspection! All passengers, please prepare for an inspection! So this is the suspicious Starskiff. Where did the passengers go? I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will destroy the ship. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is running out. 3, 2, 1. Wait a second.
Yeah, it's Yanqing.
It's me. It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you? Is that also some kind of Zhuming custom?
Didn't little Yanqing claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt instead? Help shoulder the general's burdens?
The Borisin on the ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by hoolay, so I requested to come to the Sky Splitter and provide support.
Can't believe you ended up back here on the Sky Splitter after running around all over the place. But you're too late to enter the tournament now. Following Grandpa's plan, our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster. Aren't you proud of her?
When I first heard the news, I was definitely proud, but also a little concerned.
More manpower is always a good thing, since the Sky Splitter is so large. Oh, and by the way, you should know that... What's happening?
Is that hoolay?
Does it feel like the Sky Splitter has slowed down? Could it be? Come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize its safety.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, but first... If I spam this, will it work eventually? I think so. Yeah, it'll just take like 3 more attempts, I think, or something like that. Yeah, it's gonna take more, but it'll work eventually. I think so, right? No, it's not okay. I reset this. There's gotta be a fast way to do this. There's gotta be a better way to do this. I'm trying to think of the most efficient number of moves. And then we just do that, right? Wait, no, because that's gonna be... Maybe we just alternate. Yeah. I feel like it's really obvious and I'm just having a brain fart right now. Okay. Let's see. So that takes 3 moves to get, or that takes 2 moves to get over. The middle option also takes 2 moves to get over, and the top option also takes 2 moves to get over. Wait, no, the middle move takes 1 option to get over. I have to... Okay, well what if I just rotate this one multiple times? Yeah, so it evens out no matter what you do. No, did not mean to do that. Start with that. Send that over. Okay, there we go. Oh, dude, I just... Wrong button. Okay. It really shouldn't take that long. I'm sorry that took so long.
Hello there.
The war dance is about to begin. Contestants, please make your way to the arena.
Engine room is just up ahead. Let's go.
What? I'm in. Alright, let me grab this before we go in. Okay, thank you.
What do we have here?
Oh, it's one of those mechs. I think.
Strange. Why is there no one here?
Yeah, be careful.
Cloud Knights. They're over here.
What's going on?
And you should be lying alongside them.
Alright, blood.
Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space to hide your bodies over here.
They don't know.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would go ahead uninterrupted, and that I was worrying for no reason.
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations!
Let's go.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Resonate all together.
The market is right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Perfect.
Yes, you. Better cut our losses.
Oh, Miss Yunli, what is your crit rate?
Yes, you. Low risk, high reward.
Right on time.
That's all you got?
Listen to the final song of
Easy, Numby.
Melt!
There we go. At least we get to see her counter once.
We found 2 wolves in the engine room. That means that even more abominations have infiltrated other areas.
Yeah, exactly.
Hoolay is already aboard the Sky Splitter.
There's no time to talk about this. The war dance has already started. If my guess is correct, the Borisin will most likely use the ceremony to begin their slaughter. Let's go. We need to get to the
Let's
war
go.
dance ring.
Speed it up. But first, okay, no treasure chests.
Come with me. To the ring.
Excuse me. Coming through. She's just Robin technique, huh?
You're not too late.
We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants. We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Xianzhou Luofu's Luminary War Dance Ceremony. Before we get the first round underway, our organizing committee would like to introduce
Albert.
you all to a host known throughout the cosmos, Mr. Albert. He is here today as our special guest host.
Where is he? Where is he?
Let us invite our special guest host, Mr. Albert, to the stage to formally open the war dance.
No.
belongs to me. And for you, dear spectators, I have prepared a true fight to the death now. Run for your lives!
Their faces kill me. Why does nobody give a fuck? Okay. I was wondering why the crowd was so empty too. Alright, hoolay it ins here.
That's fine too. Since you have all prepared for your deaths, come, give me all you've got. Entertain me.
What? Oh my gosh. What are you doing, Genuine? We know a Fushuin, right? See a Divine Foresight?
Leave one side open. This is your strategy for ensuring that the war dance will be able to be held as usual?
Precisely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is.
When hoolay escaped, we should have cancelled the war dance immediately. No one can predict where a wild beast like him will attack. Yet festivals and celebrations like this are likely to become targets. However, preparations for the war dance were in the works for so long, I couldn't bear to announce its cancellation. So I thought, if the show must go on, then let it go on. But that doesn't mean that the war dance we hold today has to be the real event. All we need to do is swap all the spectators and contestants aboard the ship with Cloud Knight
That's a
soldiers.
smart idea.
And the Sky Splitter, soaring high above, will become the ultimate battleground for our hunt.
But what do we do if hoolay is not planning to attack the war dance?
Then we just need to draw his attention to the Sky Splitter. We'll have the Skyfaring Commission clear all transport lanes and cut down Starskiff traffic. Then, when the time comes, there will be only one ship in the sky, and he will have no reason not to attack. General Fei Shao will be in charge of scaring the wolves and cutting off their other means of escape, making him think that this will be his best way out. Given that the Borisin already have insiders on the Law Fu, I will be in charge of putting pressure on them, making them focus solely on keeping themselves safe.
Very good. Then I'd better dust off my weary bones too. I will go with the Skyfaring Commission to guard the Jade Gate and ensure that things do not spiral out of control.
Knowing that Elder Huayan is part of our last line of defense is a great comfort. This hunt will make hoolay understand that the arrows of the hunt will always be one step ahead of the abominations.
March POV. You know what? Let's just give her ratios like cone.
What's going on? It feels like the entire ship has started to slow down. Orison must have actually infiltrated the Sky Splitter. Based on General Huayan's orders, it's time for me to take action.
Not the best option right now, but raise her base attack. It gives her more crit damage. Like I said, I don't like the ratio, but you know, we'll deal with it. It's like a 1-to-3 ratio, not a 1-to-2 ratio. I give her a crit rate trust, I guess, but
You guys, you're not
okay, March, come on.
acting as you're real Borison, aren't you? Oh, looks like the General's arrangements are finally coming in handy. I need to find Yunli and the others as soon as possible. Evaluation begins. Show you what I Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. What's this? Here you go, Master.
The market is on. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Oh, okay.
The plan said that if hoolay appears, the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him. Master Yunli, where are you? The hall below the ring. I remember.
Yeah, let's just go for it.
Master Yanqing! What are you doing here?
I was concerned about the safety of the Sky Splitter, and my dear disciple, of course.
Yanqing, the wolf you are hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment, facing the Cloud Knights. This war
Let's go.
dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou, nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only mortal danger. March. Are you ready?
Please. I am March 7th, a sword master who will represent the Luofu in glorious battle.
Exactly.
Yunli, Miss March, may your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades... forget it. Let's go and make this a quick victory.
Let's go.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
Alright, here goes nothing. It's hoolay.
I've been waiting a long time for this hoolay.
Let's see if they show and send some young cubs to the slaughter.
Remember this. My name is March 7th, ringmaster of the Luofu.
Does the Xianzhou Luofu not have any worthy warriors?
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you. It's about
Let's
time
lower
to
his
set
attack.
your
Yeah, I was gonna kill the Borison, but we definitely need to lower his attack.
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, Lescar, what's this?
Go ahead and action advance so I can skip whatever that is. Oh man, I should have let the follow-up attack go first before I use the ult. It's okay. I need to heal Robin.
Is enough to defeat me.
Okay, that's cool. Uh-oh, Robin's so dead.
Such insane power.
You can at the very least keep everyone else. Okay. So yeah, follow-up attacks are the move here just because of... Alright, let's use this on hoolay, of course. Even though it won't do as much damage as I'd like, since...
In the mood for another.
Better cut our losses. Easy, Numby. Confiscated.
Why is a shadow still not here? Bored of these cubs. This goes on. They'll all be dead by the time she arrives.
No! Topaz.
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
You're the
Nice, like a good, my friend.
Yeah, we should be able to break hoolay here.
I could take 10 of you. Here you go, Master. Time to show you what I can. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this.
Nothing. How's this taste?
You're the best.
Ah, it's nothing. Nice, like a good, my friend. Indulge yourselves.
Let's break this guy.
Ready to shine. Time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this.
Ah, it's nothing.
Oh gosh. Alright, let's go ahead and restart.
I've been waiting a long time for this hoolay.
I'll just play better and I'll get it. It won't be too bad.
Remember this. My name is Mark 7. Ringmaster of the Law Food.
Okay, perfect.
I wouldn't let my guard down if I
Oh
were you.
crap.
It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
Okay. There goes Robin's ult.
Tonight, Stars Echo.
Let the valuation begin.
Go Nappy.
There we go.
Market is unpredictable.
Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Ready time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this.
Time to mix things up.
Yeah, let's make sure Robin's topped up. Because that's what got her killed last time.
You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me? I will make you understand just how wrong you are.
Such insane
Uh-oh.
power.
Go ahead and make sure everyone can survive. Right.
Shao finally arrives.
Go ahead, nerf his attack.
Swing with all your might. Be advised, it shall still not
Let's get this guy out of here.
order his comes.
Okay, cool. That's way better.
Dead by the time she arrives. Not bad. But it will take much more than that. Your feeble weapons are like blades of grass before. I've had enough. Time
Uh-oh.
to finish this game. What's happening? Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live without. Those that have no secrets are no more than prey, cut open and waiting for death.
What you're saying is, in your eyes, I am no more than prey that has exhausted all of its secrets and is simply awaiting its death.
Do you think you have some other escape route? Oh, Jiao Cho, I have already peeled back your disguises and defenses, layer by layer. I know all the secrets that you and your general have buried so deep.
But you have told me all of your secrets too, Warhead.
Oh, but you will never have a chance use them. You will be buried with them right here. Although, you are a fortunate one, after all. You will avoid having to see the tragic future that awaits your general. I'm sure she understands her fate far better than you ever will. One day on the battlefield, she will be overpowered by her ever-intensifying moon rage, and finally be torn apart by her fury and transformation. Not even your god can save her from this fate. Although, they can lead her to liberation, and the only way to save her is here, in my hands.
Are you the healer? Or am I? Are you really that certain of your own judgment?
I must leave, Foxian. But before I go, you know what I must do, don't you?
Drink blood wine. I hear it is a Borisin custom to kill prisoners and drink their blood before battle to stir up their madness.
You really did put hard work into researching this.
I don't know if he's actually dead.
It is a shame.
It'd be kind of crazy if he was, though.
Are you the healer, Jiao Cho?
Is there anything that I can do for you?
I heard that you saved me.
There's no need to thank me.
If you're a healer, can you cure my moon rage?
And what if I can? Do I just sit back and watch as you head back out to die in battle? Listen to me, child. Your condition is not suited for the battlefield.
Okay, then can you cure war?
What are you talking about? I'm just a healer. All I can do is...
So all you can do is heal us and let us go cure war.
Such arrogance, young lady. This war has been waged for thousands of years, and it will only continue. What do you mean by cure war? All you will achieve is getting yourself killed.
You healers work yourselves to the bone to save people, even though there will always be sickness and death. So we will also keep fighting. I cannot speak for the dead. But I know that General Yueyu, as well as all the warriors that never returned from battle, will not have died in vain. They fought so that others could make it home alive. Your actions are no different.
Jiao Cho, this is an order. Cure me!
Oh.
Those who have no secrets are no more than prey. Cut open and waiting for death. Enjoy the taste of my fresh blood.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, I am not a man without secrets. I still have one little secret hidden up my sleeve. Tumble dust.
Oh, wow.
I drank it a while ago, and the poison is already flowing through my veins. Sooner or later, you will begin to feel the effects. If the most lethal poison known to this world is able to save innocent lives, then it can also be called a great medicine. I will do my best to cure you. Fish out. I kept my promise. At the cost of this insignificant life, bring victory to the Yaoqing.
No, I guess he's probably definitely dead then. But man.
So, you want to play dirty?
All right, let's get this guy.
Hulay's movements are slowing down? This is our chance.
For us to put this dog down.
Easy, Numby.
Get you guy out of here.
In the mood for another beat.
Ready to shine. Here you go, Master. Time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this.
The market is unripe. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Man, he's going crazy. He didn't activate his. Oh no, because I broke him, his min range went away. Oh man.
I could take
Dude. Dude.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
That does not mean you cannot be overpowered. Hoolay, take a good look. The power of the Cloud Knights is in my blade.
It's okay, March.
Liquidation. The market is unripe. Investing in victory means playing the long
We got this. Now I'm just terrified of him. I think he's the next MOC, so that's gonna be very scary. Right, face shot. Oh. Whoa. Did you see Jingliu and Yanqing? Dude. This goes back to his character quest, right? Maybe he learned something from... Oh, thank goodness. Man. That was stressful. Alright, Yanqing the goat finally got his come up arc. What? What do you mean? Okay, whatever.
The hunt is finally over. Thank you for holding out so long. The Cloud Knights are withdrawing as we speak. Lieutenant Yanqing, how are you holding up?
I thought I was done for.
I wouldn't want General Jing Yuan to lose the disciple that brings him so much pride. When I sensed that Hoolay was not on the ground, I raced to get here as quickly as I could. Who would have imagined that I would arrive late to the battlefield for the first time in my life? No. Perhaps you young ones' blades were just too fast for me. I originally thought, in the best case scenario, you would team up and hold this beast back while protecting yourselves. However, you joined forces and defeated Hoolay. The youth are truly to be feared and respected. Come, we need to lock up Hoolay once again before anything unexpected happens.
Let's talk to them too, yeah.
I was so scared. I thought you were a goner there. We're so lucky the General made it in time.
Yanqing, that was amazing. The final blow you dealt to Hoolay. How have I never seen that before?
Was it really us who defeated Hoolay? Why do I feel like...
Yeah. I mean, he is weakened, but still.
During our battle.
It must have been our awe-inspiring righteousness that struck fear into his heart.
You really are an overthinker. What's the point of worrying about these things?
Who cares why he started to weaken? All that matters is that we won.
Alright, hoolay.
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated me all those years ago. Over 700 years have passed. And I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now. But in the end, my fangs and claws were too slow. You won, child.
Stop struggling, hoolay. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured by your regrets when you go back to the Shackling prison.
Yes, I was defeated, but this was not unexpected. And regardless, you still showed your face, Fei Xiao.
Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and just use my Fei Xiao team then. I think this is when we fight the new Echo of War boss. Alright, let's go.
No matter where I am in the future.
Oh, I have looked forward to this for so long. Our little hunting game has finally reached its climax. I told you before, I had a path prepared for you. You've doomed yourselves. As I meet my demise, so shall the entire Xiangzhou Longbow. The crimson wound in my chest will make this
No.
blood. I will drive all Foxians to madness in their fear, craving slaughter without end. What now? Fei Xiao.
This is the heart of the Borisin Warhead, a product of the Plague Mark. I'll leave the next part to you.
I don't understand.
We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to
Oh.
consume this Crimson Moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
That's why we fight her. Okay. That makes sense. Alright. Well, I have a feeling this fight's gonna be tougher than the hoolay fight.
General.
Die, Borisin.
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears. Dangerous thoughts. Harmony and unison.
I will not allow
Visual action.
to leave the Sky Splitter.
Does she think we're her enemies?
Hoolay just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
I venture forth to hunt.
Alright, let's break.
forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Listen to the final song of life. Resonate all together.
Never hesitate!
Alright, let's go. Obviously, this is not it, right? There's still way more, but Okay. New cutscene. Oh damn. Okay.
We can't let her get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
March. Okay. Pick out this awesome move.
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us!
Trying.
I promise. I will cure you. Feisha.
No one can live forever, Jiao. This time, I must break my promise. Is this the Sky Splitter? Or somewhere else?
Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
We can't let her get away!
Snap out of it, General!
You always lead the hardest battles for yourself, even now. You would never run away. Isn't it strange? That is your enemy. I understand you even better than your own allies.
Hoolay?
This rage. I remember the taste. I know that it was never victory that it thirsted for. But the hunt itself, isn't that right, Fei Shao?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you die with my own eyes.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time. This time, defeat was exactly the ending I was racing towards. When I learned your story from Jiao Chou, I realized that he had always been hiding a secret, and that not even the healer himself understood the meaning of this secret. What an ironic fate, don't you think? All this time, waiting for this day to come. I never imagined that this was how it would turn out. But I accept it. Now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Arbiter General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest, darkest corners.
Okay.
I'm sure that the people of the Xianzhou have shown you these familiar scenes countless times. But they only showed you what they wanted you to see. They have you fight to save the weak. But what they never told you is that when all the pretenses of kindness and compassion are stripped away, this is how the universe is meant to be. When the Xianzhou is weak, they plead a victim so they can win your sympathy. When they are strong, they make you their avenger and have you fight in the name of justice. I found it. This
Okay.
is your shadow of doubt.
Your so-called survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse. You cannot weaken my resolve, Hoolay.
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Merlin's Claw, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we stand against.
At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. One day, enemy of the Alliance. Cloud Knights, formation.
You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. Praise be Wolf. Now your greatest fear is about to come true. You have become an enemy of the Xianzhou. This is your fear.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Wayne, to instill terror within me. Yet all of this is nothing but a phantom!
Huh.
It's time to return to the pack, Fei Shao, no matter how deep the hatred you bear for the Borson. No matter how much we may consider each other enemies, I will still show you this path that you never imagined was available to you. Because you made a choice. You devoured the Crimson Moon. You are worthy to become the Borson's warhead.
What did you say?
The descendants of Duran who came to rescue me hoped with all their hearts that once I regained my freedom, I would be able to turn the tides of battle and change the fate of our people, allowing the Borson to return to their former glory. But this was just a dream used by someone with ulterior motives to manipulate the Borson. They would rather place their hopes of survival with an imaginary savior than gain the courage and strength to fight to the death. Borson like that deserve no more than to be sent to their deaths. And I, a prisoner who was held captive for over 700 years, a criminal of war who was deprived even an honorable death in battle, would become a puppet upon my return at the mercy of others. This is a fate that I will never accept. For those who are truly strong, Foxy and Borson are no more than labels. Someone who is truly strong chooses their own path. I will create that new path for myself. I will pass the right to decide the destiny of the Borson onto you.
I think Aisha wants no part to do with that.
Future Foxy and ruler. Your human Jojo served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die in order to cure your rage. I told him before that the only way to save you lay in my hands. If you just nod your head, you will awaken from this nightmare that the Crimson Moon has inflicted on you, and your body will be
What's the catch?
From that moment, you will no longer be trapped by your rage. Your doubt
You become a Borson, right?
mind like dust, and your fear will naturally disappear.
So this was the path that you prepared for me.
Oh.
To become a new you.
Yeah, that's not happening.
That's right. We are so similar after all. We are both monsters that were born for war and die for war.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
I told you before, Foxy and Borson are no more than labels. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do.
So that is actually true. How much control does she have?
And the Borson will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become servants of the Xianzhou. You are free to do as you please. Carve your name into the Xianzhou's history books, or into the list of arch enemies. You have the final say.
You do not understand, Hoolay. You have no idea
idea what it is that I truly desire. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time, in order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolf Masters.
Mirgle, don't stop! Keep running! I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up? They're still behind us. Don't stop! Mirgle, look up! Look at that light in the sky! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run. Quickly! We can do it! We can escape! Mirgle, run with me!
We ran and ran with all the strength we had. But we ended up losing each other. I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly. A Cloud Knight.
I imagine you kept your promise.
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my cooler companions, there was nothing left there but a bottomless pit.
Light of the devilish archer. A star of calamity that strikes the ground and leaves only devastation in its wake.
In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies, and saw it fall countless more times. Gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations.
Oh, yeah.
Each Lux arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world were about to be obliterated. I prayed to the god of the skybow that I would never have to witness one of these shooting stars fall again. But they ignored my prayers.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day. If the gods who never bleed will cry, who watch silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals, then we have no choice but to fight for our own desires. Do you understand now, Saran? You and I are similar in more ways than you think. You are a beast that was born for war and will die for war.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for, hoolay? Why is it that you fight?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a great wilderness for Borisin to roam. What about you, Saran?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground.
She
So
wants to
that
kill the
just
hunt.
one more person can live and return to the Yaoqing alongside me.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person. Then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become a shell.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right when you said that, hoolay. So, I shall pray to the heavens.
Oh.
Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster.
Hmm.
Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Oh, okay. All right, let's do this. Let's stop Hoolay from becoming Fei Xiao.
Tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled and wept. I once managed the strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Fei Xiao! Tear back your disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, hoolay!
Damn. Okay, that really hurts.
A wolf lurks in the heart of every Borishead and Foxian. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
Okay, okay. So we want to break the lit up parts. Okay.
Still together.
Your move, the fearless does not fear.
That won't do.
Easy, Numby. Go Numpy!
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Step up, let's
Okay. Now we do this.
Nice, like a group of friends. Indulge yourselves!
I think we might want to. Well, let's lower her attack first. Like that's definitely the most important thing to do here.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
No crit. Well, that's okay. This kind of sucks that it was on that part right there specifically.
Your move, hoolay. Never hesitate!
That won't do.
Let the valuation begin!
Alright, let's switch to you.
And your life will be stolen. But and you shall live forever!
The all action advance after Topaz's turn.
Wants to devour me. It will first have to beg for my mercy. The fearless does not fear.
That won't do.
Stars echo!
Go ahead and start with basic. I should have used Topaz's ult, but it's okay.
Indulge yourselves!
The market is
Do this. That should bring Numby up.
You're falling apart on your own.
Let's use yeah, let's use ult first.
Victory is inevitable. Never hesitate.
That won't do.
This will do another follow-up attack. Okay, what are the linked parts this time? Okay, so looks like it's these two this time. So let's switch here. Let's go ahead and let's break this since I'm not going to be able to break it any other way. Oh. Oh, dude, that did so much damage.
Let the valuation begin. Liquidation.
Yeah, let's just... Okay. Okay, I know that. Come on. Alright, let's try this again. I should probably, instead of trying to go straight for damage, I should save my ultimates and stuff during that part to avoid taking all that damage. This seems to be the most important part here. Right.
The moment you grow weak, it will devour. Fear is not fear.
Go Navi!
That won't do.
Market is on right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Nice, like a good friend. Indulge yourselves!
Lower her attack.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable. Never hesitate.
That won't do.
Easy, Numby.
Push our targets.
Steady.
And your life will be stolen.
Okay.
And you shall live forever.
Okay, Besotted is still up.
May song bring us victory.
It wants to devour me. It will first have to beg for my mercy.
Let the valuation begin. Go Navi! Great. Stars echo. No more time. Market is unpredictable. Right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Never hesitate.
That won't do.
They'll risk
I
high
swear
reward.
to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Okay. Dude, no. Why does he do so much damage? I wish I could skip this dialogue. I don't know why it lets you, makes you go through the entire line. I really want to save Gallagher's ultimate for the next phase.
Now, I will use your hair beast as my weapon. And your...
Tear back your disguises. A wolf lurks in the heart of every boar's head and foxy. The moment you grow weak, it will devour.
Liquidation!
That won't do.
Market is on right. Investing in victory means playing.
Alright, this part's pretty clean. I shouldn't have any issues here.
Nice, like a good friend. Indulge yourselves!
You are not worthy.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Alright, we need to advance now.
And you shall live forever! Wants to devour you. You will first have to beg for my mercy!
Go nappy! The market is unpredictable. Investing in victory means
I'm afraid of Robin dying here.
I swear to be the arrowhead. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Dude. I'll try one more time and I'll start switch out Gallagher for Locha after this. I really don't remember what I did differently than the previous times there.
Now, I will use your air beast as my weapon in your name.
Tear back your disguises and a
Right.
wolf lurks in the heart of every boar set and fox. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
That won't do.
In the mood for another
market
meeting?
is unpredictable. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
It's okay. It's okay.
Fear does not fear.
That won't do. I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Stars echo. No more time.
In the mood for another beating?
Make your move. Never hesitate.
I swear to be the arrow.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Liquidation.
That won't do.
Okay.
And your life will be stolen.
Dude. What is... Okay. I don't even know if this will help, honestly.
Silenced by tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled and wept. I once knew the story, and hunted the weak.
Now, I will use your air beast as my weapon in your
Tear back your disguise.
Hello? Locha?
A wolf lurks in the heart of every boar set and fox.
Dude.
The moment
Okay.
you grow weak, it will devour you.
There we go.
Let the valuation begin. Go nappy.
That won't do.
You chose the wrong enemy.
The market is unpredictable. Investing in victory means playing the long game. I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Make your move.
Alright, so this will...
I swear
Get him out of here at least. Dude. Okay, well obviously that's not the problem. That made things worse.
No matter where I am in the future, I will definitely still hear your singing.
I'm not going through all that story stuff again.
Tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled and mourned. I once man strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your air beasts as my weapon in your name.
Tear back your disguises and show you.
A wolf lurks in the heart of
No. Dude. You know what? Let's just see if we can make something work here.
the moment you broke it will devour you.
That's really annoying though.
In the mood for another beating? Nice, like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
The market is on price. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
I swear to you.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Steady.
There we go.
Your move, never hesitate!
Easy, Numby. Ribbon trick.
That won't do.
That's what you got. Time to mix things up.
Thank you. My throat is feeling much better.
Your move, hoolay. The fearless knows not fear.
Let the valuation begin.
That won't do.
Tonight, Stars Echo.
In the mood for another beating?
I swear to be there.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Make your move, hoolay. Never hesitate!
Go Nuppy.
That won't do.
The market is on price. Investing in victory means playing the
Hey, everyone's up full HP. Alright, I need to do this. That's a bit unfortunate, but he'll die if I don't do that, so yeah. If I do this, I can get some extra damage in. That guy is about to attack soon anyways, so let's get the damage in.
I swear to be
Let's just go ahead and attack him too. So I can do more damage right here, get closer to the next phase. Alright.
It wants to devour you. It will first have to beg for my mercy.
And I want to make sure Gallagher can at least do something before. So I want to just use basics here. Okay, perfect.
Time to mix things up.
Let's get his energy up. Oh, dude, this is bad. They're all attacking. What? Dude, I thought... Okay. Alright.
tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled and mourned. I once man strong and hunted the weak.
At least this is really tough. This is probably the hardest fight in the game yet.
Beast as my weapon, and your name as
I think this is more of like a Yunli fight than it is a Fei Xiao fight.
The moment you grow, it will devour you.
The market is unpriced. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I want to get out of this. I mean, Fei Xiao herself really doesn't do that much damage, I feel like. I feel like it's all the other parts that do.
I swear to be the
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
May song bring us victory.
That'll bring Numbi up.
Let the valuation begin.
Okay, we barely lived there, but we did. That's what matters. Everyone should be able to attack right now and get some damage in, so... Even Robin.
It will first have to beg for my mercy!
Liquidation!
Alright.
Stars echo.
Okay. Okay, get some...
The market is unpriced. Investing in victory.
Alright, let's go for damage here. But I want to only use one ultimate. I don't want to use both here. Okay. I thought he was enhanced for a second for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. Alright. This is probably actually going to be enough to move on to the next phase. Yeah. Okay. Alright. What is enhanced here? You and you. Who attacks first? You attack first, so let's break you. Perfect. I can... If I use his heal here...
Gonna keep going?
Take 2 hits. Robin can skill and probably action advance everyone else again, so that'll boost his attack. Let's go ahead and skill. Yeah, because now I have enough to ult. We'll use a skill, let the follow-up attack go up, and then we'll use Robin's ult afterwards. That'll give me the opportunity to break here.
In the mood for another beating?
Go ahead and do this.
Indulge yourselves!
Honestly, I low-key want to... No. I'm not worried about her attacks too much. Although she is about to do like 3 attacks in a row, which is a bit sketchy.
I swear to be.
Neither of them are gonna break. So let's just go for damage, I guess. I don't really have much of a choice there. Okay. As long as we can spread the damage, it should be okay. Actually, I don't know. I think we're cleared here because look how many people are going to attack. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, cool. So she pushed them all back to do this, which is really good. Alright, so we're going to do this. That'll break, and then we're going to break you. That'll allow me to break you. Let's go ahead and do that right now, actually. Just so I don't mess this up. Oh, oops, I pressed the wrong button, so well. I don't think it matters there too much. And Robin will still get an opportunity to use a basic attack afterwards. Let's do this. I could have used Numby's skill. Alright. I should survive this. And I can use Gallagher ult. Okay. Perfect. Alright. That's exactly what I was afraid of. So I think we got this in the bag now. Alright, let's end this.
Our little hunting game ends here.
Oh, what? Dude.
Mighty light of the heavens.
I just... Okay, whatever.
Come to me. We shall conquer as one.
Man, that was pretty intense.
My only enemy has always been myself.
The lacking general right there.
General. General, you're awake.
I mean, well, looks like we lost Jiao Shou along the way, unfortunately. So he's not dead yet, okay. But he's very close. I mean, he got bodied and he ingested the tumble... Was it the tumble blend or something like that? Must be settled with the affair around Hoolay's jailbreak. Rincha, okay, okay. Are we back in the Shackling prison?
Like to hear their explanations.
Oh, the Vidyadhara. Right. I remember this. Okay, fancy NPC.
Welcome, Miss Lingsha. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today. I believe you're already familiar with each other.
Tauron. Elder Taoran? I remember when I was exiled, you were on the verge of passing on. What's with this new look? All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to walk such a dangerous road to free our clan, becoming this specter of my former self. Dan Heng, you've returned twice, but it seems that meeting us fossils wasn't on your agenda. Regrettable indeed. Now here you are to meet me anyway. Life does love its ironies, doesn't it? I didn't come here with Miss Lingsha today to reminisce. Indeed. When the Cauldron Master extends an invitation, it's only proper for the Preceptors to attend.
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, there's been much to take care of within the Alchemy Commission. It's only now that I've had the chance to speak with you. Please forgive the delay, Elder. I sent over some evidence regarding the prison break in the Shackling Prison. I trust you've already looked it over.
Yes. You sent us the remains of Mara-struck soldiers, a map of the Shackling Prison, and a semblance reversion essence pill.
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. They aided in the Borsons' escape, allowing them unimpeded passage through the Shackling Prison. That marked up map is a map of prisoners' escape routes. Vidyadhara craftsmen once made blueprints for the prison's construction, so I imagine, Mr. Taoran, you have a similar map in your possession. This pill
is semblance reversion essence. Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling Prison.
So, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus joining forces with the Lord Ravager to stir up trouble in the Alchemy Commission, the introduction of the Stellaron, and the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection all have something to do with the Vidyadhara.
That's right. You were sent here by the General to hear my confession, weren't you? If there's even a shred of empathy in you, you should understand the reasons behind everything I've done. Ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the population of the Vidyadhara has dwindled. With the High Elder exiled, a few of us Preceptors had to do what we could to turn the tide. My methods might have been drastic, perhaps even incomprehensible. But it was all for one cause. The survival of the Vidyadhara. Yet, the Xianzhou natives zealously forbid any plague marks and did nothing while the Vidyadhara suffered. Dan Heng, Lingsha, as Vidyadhara, you should understand the desperation behind my actions. All I've tried to do is to ensure our survival.
I'm well aware of the challenges the Vidyadhara face. Fighting for survival isn't a sin, but Elder, your actions have gone beyond mere survival.
The propagation. Oh gosh.
A beast driven solely by
The propagation isn't
population,
truly dead.
devoid of
I think they'll
even
come
a hint
back.
of empathy.
They're just encased in
Despite calling ourselves
cloth amber, right?
draconic bloodline, at our core, we're merely bipedal beasts.
Tazirant?
The survival of our kind is paramount. If I hadn't resorted to beastly actions, the Vidyadhara might not even exist. The sages show no mercy, as the old wisdom goes. When the High Elder abandoned our people's survival, I had to shoulder the world's sins alone. Lingsha, Dan Heng, the past is behind us, but the future of the Vidyadhara still lies within your grasp. The situation on the Xianzhou Luofu has changed rapidly. As Vidyadhara, we must unite in purpose and avoid the mistakes of the previous Imbibitor Lunae.
I was initially skeptical about the Vidyadhara's betrayal of the Alliance. But after hearing your confession, I realized that there is no point in talking about trust. Breaking the covenant of our alliance will bring war upon the Vidyadhara. Even if we are able to have offspring again, what difference will it make?
Once my plan succeeds, the Alliance will see the Vidyadhara as their saviors.
I don't know about
Because
that.
all parties ultimately share the same interests.
So now that survival won't convince us, you want to talk about interests?
For 1,000 years, the Alliance has been engaged in brutal warfare against the denizens of abundance. Yet victory has remained beyond reach. Have you ever wondered why? Should the Alliance emerge victorious,
they will inevitably become the next denizens of abundance. However, if they suffer defeat, the Alliance will face extinction. Thus, the Alliance has deceitfully upheld this precarious balance. However, I have a way to escape from this dilemma. The Alliance's path to salvation lies within the secret of dragon transmutation. Imagine if there were a way to transform other life forms into Vidyadhara.
I don't like where this is going.
Would then possess an endless stream of soldiers. It would not need to worry about casualties. Once the war ended, these soldiers would cease reproduction, eliminating concerns of overpopulation. This is the way to salvation for the Xianzhou Alliance. The ultimate path to end the universe's suffering under the immortality plague. Only we, the Vidyadhara, can achieve this.
So, you relied on this rhetoric to manipulate the ignorant members of the Vidyadhara into serving you. I am deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of empathy. Cloud Knights!
Hold it!
Bailu.
Miss Bailu!
Mr. Danheng and Sister Lingsha! Everyone's here?
You think I don't know why you're really here? Jing Yuan sent you here to test me, didn't he? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory. Are you all ready to violate this oath in the presence of the Luofu's High Elder?
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder, the Vidyadhara's sacred grounds and the High Elder are not to be used as pawns in exchange for your life.
You talk a big game. As if you have the nation and the
Right.
people's best interests at heart. But when it really matters, you use a small girl as your shield. It's ridiculously pitiful.
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We're all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And as a Vidyadhara, I will leave for you a dignified solution. Leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
I see right through your plans, Mr. Taoran. Vidyadhara Rebirth erases past crimes.
Yeah.
I'm well aware of the
Now that
preceptor's
Danheng knows
dirty
about it.
tricks during Rebirth. You might not be you, but you will still be you. I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing, nor will I allow you to evade accountability.
Danheng, I've always disliked your inability to see the bigger picture. Rebirth hasn't changed you one bit.
Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Luofu Vidyadhara, please share your thoughts at this moment.
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled. Please, take me away with you.
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I've long since severed ties with the Alliance. Right now, I'm simply a nameless, free to come and go as I please. The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
Damn. Block the shit out of him.
Get them! Do whatever it takes! Make sure they...
Where's my DPS?
Pull together. Resonate once more.
Alright, Robin DPS showcase.
Steady. Let the valuation begin.
Let's take you guys out first. Yeah, at least I have heals for days, right?
Indulge yourselves!
the foul stench dissipate quickly of your body and mind. Get it together.
A miracle.
Get it together. The truth for everything in this world is bleeding.
Okay, there goes his heal. Then he can work on taking him out once Robin gets her ult up anyways.
Go Nappy!
In the mood.
Time to cleanse the field.
Oh god.
Get it together. Liquidation! Be of your body and mind. Night. Stars echo. Welcome to...
The market is on...
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Nice psychic, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Okay, cool.
The truth for everything in this world is bleeding. Dragon Lady, are you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
You actually came here in person?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your lofty opinions. The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the Sage Queller of the Feng Hu. With her hatred for evil, I'm sure she will make a just decision.
If it's her, she will earn the respect and assent of all the Vidyadhara on the Lafu.
In terms of martial prowess, you indeed have the upper hand. But if you're under the impression that this advantage can be used to settle the score with us preceptors, that's quite an overestimation. Given the Vidyadhara's foundation within the Alliance, do you really think you can do anything to us? As I mentioned, I'll take all the blame and become the scapegoat. With the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. And in the end, through various exchanges of interest, I am certain to survive. You understand this better than anyone, as it's the very art of trade-offs you love to wield. Lastly, a word of caution to you.
Oh, so this was a while ago.
I heard that hoolay has escaped from prison and is headed directly for the Sky Splitter. The bloodshed at the war dance is bound to be gruesome. Perhaps, even before my trial, your impeachment will have you in dire straits first.
We got that covered. Don't you worry about that.
Regrettably, Mr. Tauron, the Sky Splitter only hosted Cloud Knights today. No audience. And just moments ago, hoolay was executed by the Cloud Knights.
You lose. All right. Yeah, just show. Oh. Wait, what? Why do they think she's dead?
I was only in the bathroom for a little bit. And
Oh my gosh.
my death. Hey, can't you play some normal
That's
games with
mean.
Dragon Lady? Thanks a lot for that. All right, enough playing. It's time to visit my masters. The infirmary is right over there.
Oh, okay.
You can go by yourself.
He was playing along too.
Come back and visit me when you have time. No, Next time, let's not play overly realistic make-believe with this doofus, okay?
Well, there's not much I could do. General Fei Xiao didn't really give me any chance to shine during this wolf hunt operation. If I had been in the ring, I could have knocked down 10 hoolays with just one strike.
You sound exactly like Master Yanqing. But for now, both he and Yun Li have been forced to go to the Alchemy Commission for some well-needed rest. I'm the least accomplished in swordplay, but I came out unscathed. I really ought to thank my masters for taking all the blows on my behalf.
Wait, let's go.
Oh, can you just give me some...
Are we getting it from this? No, just normal stuff.
Look who's here. The beloved Trailblazer and the charming March 7th. You came to the Alchemy Commission today. Oh, I get it. You are here with March to visit her masters, aren't you?
Exactly. How are my masters doing at the moment?
Unfortunately, only one master is here. I'm doing fine.
Hey, watch your words! Don't you jinx my master!
It'll be okay.
His injuries weren't that severe. But, well, he'll still need some more time to rest, considering the intense battle with Hoolay, and then with General Fei Xiao. The rigorous sparring session with her. His small body couldn't take it anymore.
Master Yun Li, didn't you also engage in combat?
The little babies from the Lafu just don't have the resilience that us kids
Yeah,
want
that's
to
what it
make.
is, Yun Li.
I heard from Modza about the tough battle against the wolf troopers. You fought alongside Modza. Did you get hurt?
No.
I can guess why. General Fei Xiao is just too strong.
Yun Li, go and lie down.
Got it, Lingsha.
What about that smiley fox healer? And the guy with the hood?
Thank goodness you and the others found Yao Cho. He lost a lot of blood and needs to rest properly.
So he's not dead, okay.
Are seriously wounded.
I thought they had the guts to actually kill off one of their playable characters.
All three from the
I think the
outside.
only one who's dead right now is Ting Yun and Misha.
Xianzhou Laofu has a miraculous healer lady. It's a silver lining in this misfortune.
It looks like the entire delegation from the Xianzhou Yaoqing is gathered at the Alchemy Commission. Why don't we
And
go see
Galger, right,
General Fei
Galger.
Xiao and bring her some fruit?
I would normally say no, because they need to rest.
But only 4 stars.
But, alas, what can you do when the two of them have a leader who's just as restless? General Fei Xiao just slipped out of the recovery room. She thinks she's so sneaky, but I know everything that happens in the Alchemy Commission. If you're looking to meet her, the luminescent depths might be your best bet. I spotted her heading that way earlier.
The sound of those footsteps. They must belong to General Fei Xiao. Out and about, despite the doctor's orders.
What a coincidence. Someone else who refuses to listen to the doctor's orders.
Well, being a doctor myself, I don't think my knowledge of my own body is inferior to the Dragon Lady's.
The healer does not heal himself. Don't try to act tough in front of me. I'm sorry, Zhao Cho. I didn't expect you to use poison that way. What a miscalculation. If only I'd found you sooner. If only I hadn't sent you to the shackling prison.
The way you're speaking, is this really the Fei Xiao I know? Or could it be a Borisin assassin, imitating your voice to take my life?
Zhao Cho, your eyes.
Oh.
You can't see anymore, can you?
I can still clearly hear the sound of the waves. That's enough for me. Don't blame yourself. You know what I'm more concerned about? Has your body had any changes since you swallowed the Crimson Moon?
I'm not sure. There don't appear to be any changes.
However, the many doubts that once plagued me have dissipated.
I never thought I'd live to hear you discuss your health again. But thanks to Morza and that child, the price I've paid
Yeah, this is
seems
a pretty huge
trivial
win.
compared to what we've achieved. I hold no grievances, Fei Xiao. I am content.
I don't know how to offer words of comfort, nor do I know much about curing others' ailments. I am just a warrior, so my pledge to you is simple.
An eye for an eye.
So you were here too.
In this vast universe, there's bound to be someone who can heal your eyes. I'll find them. But until then...
The threat behind all this chaos needs to be dealt with. You must already have some ideas. Let them out.
The resurgence of the Sanctus Medicus and the gathering of the Borisin are merely distractions orchestrated by an unseen force, meant to divide the Alliance's attention. Unfortunately, they picked the wrong fight this time. Once we return to the Yaoqing, I'll personally lead the Verdant Knights into battle. I vow to take down a Lord Ravager and teach the Ruined Legion the true meaning of the hunt.
I knew it. You've always been so impatient.
I apologize for my tardiness once again. The Alchemy Commission detained me for some time for a health examination. They released me only after ensuring I was in good condition.
General, seeing you safe and sound puts our minds at ease. Houlay's escape caused significant upheaval and forced the war dance to be put on hold. A truly unforeseen disaster. Fortunately, the younger generation showed their valor. They bravely tackled the crisis, putting an end to the disaster and providing a glimmer of hope in a dire situation.
Before Master Diviner Fu Xuan's departure for the Utrecht, I consulted with her about the war dance. She left a note stating, "The hexagram oscillates between thunder and heaven, a sign of great power, assuring us that we would successfully navigate any challenges."
Yeah, Fu Xuan like never showed
She
up.
advised me to trust the younger generation's abilities and let them lead. Her predictions, it appears.
So you think Zhao Qiu is the MP or the MVP here?
The Xianzhou Luo Fu's
And
long-standing
Yangqing.
duty of keeping Hoolay imprisoned ended with his death on the Sky Splitter.
Well, and Fei Xiao too, of course, for
This event is likely to
putting the
bring
shadow
much
behind her.
criticism from the Alliance's upper ranks.
However, Houlay's demise might actually be a blessing in disguise. Broadcasting this news could derail the Borisin's resurgence and quash the ambitions of those who wish to take advantage of his return. Hand over Houlay's remains to the Xianzhou Yaoqing, and I'll handle the explanations to the Alliance. But what about the war dance? While the Wolf Hunt mission was a success, the events on the Sky Splitter remain a secret. However, the news of the Borisin's attacks on the streets will spread like wildfire.
The war dance was interrupted, so it must be reconvened. As for the people who witnessed the attacks, beyond placating them, we also need to show them the Xianzhou Cloud Knights' fearless dedication. On the war dance's opening day, rogue Borisin attempted to stir up panic, but was swiftly neutralized by the Merlin's Claw and the Cloud Knights. A genuine tale of heroism that will captivate and calm the public.
As Elder Huayan suggests, the Luo Fu will do its best to heal the wounded and compensate those who were affected. We aim to reopen the war dance in the coming weeks.
This settles the immediate concerns on the Luo Fu, but my thoughts linger on the orchestrator behind these events.
From the onset of the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, the Xianzhou Luofu has experienced numerous disturbances, directly linked to the Lord Ravager Fantelia.
Her attempt to infiltrate the Xianzhou with the Borsen and sway the Luofu preceptors to join the Sanctus Medicus's insurrection was unsuccessful. But I have a feeling that she is indifferent to the success of her plans.
Rather than outright victory, Fantelia's motives seem to lie in breeding discord and chaos among allies.
Oh wait, so was it Fantilia who
Should the Alliance fail to mend these rifts,
convinced the Borsen to do the prison break?
disintegrating into a pile of sand.
I guess I just missed that
The
completely.
goal of the Xianzhou Alliance has not changed for thousands of years. Perhaps we should point the weapon in our hand toward this new adversary. I plan to bring this matter before the Marshal following the war dance.
With Elder Huayan's insight, one wonders how the Marshal will react.
It's clear we're engaged.
Oh, for a second I
in
thought
game
the
of
audio
chess
just
not
skipped out.
seen in thousands of Amber Eras. A game where even the strategists become pawns in battle, where the stakes are as high as the fates of countless stars in the sky. Predicting the Marshal's decision is beyond me, yet she's well aware of our concerns. She has tasked General Yao Guang with performing extrapolations day and night to gauge the situation comprehensively. We gathered today not just to tackle the Luofu's predicaments, but also to address a matter requiring our collective presence. Yao Guang has sent a message from the Xianzhou Yuchui, informing us that she wishes to share the results of recent calculations she made within the Matrix. Jing Yuin, I'd like to borrow the seat of Divine Foresight's chessboard for this purpose.
Hello, everyone. It's been a long time. Over 3 decades have passed since we last convened. And I've dearly missed each of you generals during this time.
Was the Seer strategist thinking of us or thinking of the fates we're destined for?
The Merlin's Claw. As blunt as always. Though, not everyone's cup of tea, huh? You once told Jing Yuan, "You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Seer strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly." I'm intrigued. Did the conversation really come to pass?
I've never heard anyone mention that the Decalite reflection barrier could eavesdrop on even the quietest whispers. It appears that the Marshal sent not just 2 generals to the Luofu, but an uninvited 3rd guest as well.
People have been saying that Mr. Jing Yuan's intellect shines as brightly as the Seer strategist's. With the Luofu caught in such strife, the Yuchui couldn't just stand by and watch.
Seer strategist, our time with the Yellow Bell is limited. Let's get straight to the point.
Alright. Thanks to Mr. Jing Yuan, the interrogation of the 2 prisoners
Okay.
from Yuchui has concluded. Mr. Jing Yuan's speculations were correct. Of the crimes they confessed to, planting a
Yeah, I don't think they have the ability to do that themselves.
fabrication meant to mislead. Their real aim was to secure a meeting with the Marshal to present their Godslayer protocol, a strategy they firmly believe in.
And what was this grand strategy proposed by Jing Liu and that traveler?
The narrative they painted was vast and difficult to put into words. It all revolves around the coffin of the blonde traveler. To be precise, it's the remnants of the propagation.
The remains of the Swarm Author?
More accurately, it's a fragment of the divine body. In the future they depicted, this fragment serves as the final nail, sealing the fate of the plague's author and securing its doom. Before reaching that point, battling the gods necessitates a larger alliance. Hence, they sought out an ally for the
To kill the Abundant.
I assume you've all heard of the famed Genius Society member number 81, Ron May, haven't you? The Eye of the Yuchui has just seen this uninvited
Oh
guest
gosh, what is Ron May doing here?
Xianzhou Luofu. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
I serve as an ambassador of the Whistling Flames Merchant Guild on the Xianzhou Lufu.
That's it. Oh my gosh. Dang. That's where they stop us, huh? Well. Dude, and isn't 2.6 gonna be back in Penacony? So this plot point's gonna be left off. Well, you know what? I'll just have to worry about that later. But that is the end of my reaction to the Trailblaze Continuance. It was pretty good. I definitely liked it quite a bit. The story was good, and the fights were really good, and I'm like really excited for what's next. So yeah, that's it.